Okay. Uh, doop a doop a doop a doop. Yeah, I'm okay. So, spread thin. You know how it is. How you doing, Let's go, Gita? Oh, I got memed on. Thought you were being genuine. Ah, I got fooled by Terry. I am. Yeah. Um. Hey, Papa Jim, how are you? What were what were we talking about yesterday? Can't remember. Yeah, before we begin, I wanted to talk about on Koofy's here, Morbid Edition on Twitch, and talk about some doing was maybe make some food if I can be bothered. Okay. Yeah, I hate cooking too. I was thinking of some stuff to do with the website. Maybe make it a lot better looking. You would have like a sidebar with all the stuff. This would be the banners up here. Right now the banner's gigantic. But I want to make it smaller. And then you have, link to Radical Red Rider. This is the itch.io one. And then H on the Moonlight has a Steam link, like a news thing, and the email list that's already on there. Dial Network 1, that's right. Yeah, I already have a yeah, Coofe, I already have the website. What's the word? It's just it doesn't look that great, so I wanted to do some concepts, and we'll see how that goes. Also, I wanted to show a couple things here. Yeah, here. Yeah. So here's like a color scheme. Hey, Sleevy. Cool people list on the website. Yeah, like Patreon people, I guess. Yeah, honestly, Koofy has so many ideas. Still hasn't probably run out at all. But yeah, I've been doing some detail work on the French girl and getting her actual look down. Um, yeah, this color scheme seems a little bit better. Some of these details look better. If you want to see the comparison, looks like this. It's not every detail, but Koofy is on Twitch. That's why you haven't seen him, or Sleevy. DMC4 back to Vanquish, right? Hey, how was Vanquished? Or Vanquish? There's a couple things like her side thing Instead of having the double thing, I gave her one because this is like more of like a military thing. I don't know if this is French military, but military, so makes it look like more of clothes. Also, she had. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this. Like she has like a shirt and pants combo. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep that. I might just like the regular. Racoin is a roguelike. You are okay with introducing my more perfection children, expanding on the previous one. Sure, yeah. Vanquish is tougher than I remember and not as short as I suspected. Huh. I'm not sure I'll be able to finish it. Oh, that's right. Pragmata's coming out tomorrow. Yes, I did see this Street Fighter movie trailer. It looks much better. The costume design still doesn't look that good. I had to say, like, okay, I'll talk about it right here. I'll talk about it right here. Okay, so this is something. So, Ryu, regular Ryu. Okay, that's Ryu, and he's got his hair. Okay, Ryu kind of has this thing going on where he has his ripped gi, and then he has like a bunch of fabric down here, right? And then he has his belt, right? That's how Ryu looks, right? And um, a big thing about Street Fighter characters in general is that their muscles are really a big part of their design. It's a comic book thing, and so he's huge. He's got his giant arms and stuff. And there, drawing a Ryu, right? Big hands. Okay, Ryu. But thing is, like, he has a bunch of this fabric coming down here, and it kind of makes him, and it would make him look fat, right? It would make him look kind of fat if he didn't have these gigantic muscles. Then it still maintains like this sort of shape he has, or at the very least, it makes him look like a box, right? Because that's how he's typically drawn. He's drawn like a, especially if you look at Street Fighter 3 sprites, he's very much like this, like a box sort of shape for his torso, right? So the big problem with it is the guy who's playing him does have big shoulders. Like he is like really muscular, but he's like regular muscular. So what happens is it looks like he's fat because now he has this like fabric at the bottom here that makes him look like he has a beer belly, but his muscles aren't exaggerated enough. You have to compensate for it. So if you're just like a regular dude, a regular muscular dude, and you put on this like, and you have this like fatness down here, or this fabric down here, you look smaller. You look like fat. You have to compensate for this part by making your shoulders even bigger, and then you'll look like a square. But they don't do that. So like something I looked at the entire time when he was in actual costume, like the costume looks bigger than him. That's the best way I can put it because like you have to consider this stuff when you're going into live action. It's the stuff that they do with Batman all the time or Iron Man. Something they did with Iron Man in the Marvel movies is they made his helmet as close as possible to Robert Downey Jr.'s head because otherwise like comfortably the helmet would be much bigger, right? To actually fit his head and not be horrible. But they made it as close as possible so that his head's smaller, his body looks bigger, he looks more like a superhero. Right. And that's my rant on it. And this goes for like basically everyone in that trailer. The costume design I don't think was great. Vega looks dumb. Like his the mask looks like it's a paper mask. It's supposed to be steel. Like come on. Okay, let me read what everyone's saying. Tekken ever get a movie? Tekken's already gotten several movies. Oh, live action? I don't think so. Tekken has movies that are live action. I do know Bellatrix, but I never played it. I wasn't super interested. It seems like it came out of nowhere. Still, yeah, and it still does look goofy. Time for, let me see. A dysfunctional age. Oh wait, oh man, I missed a lot. A dysfunctional agent has lost their memories and gained new identity. Father of three working a pizza joint. It's kind of like, I remember Jason Bourne was like, it wasn't like this. He was a pizza joint, but I came here to look at feminized, half-naked men. Ah, you know, while I look at chat here. There you go. Warhammer ready is the tumor the size of 18-pound baby that can be eaten and provides a lot of protein. It's not much of a character. More like a horror item. A snail face, imperfect human with hardened blood clot skin on their forearms to create a blade made from organic material. Snail face. I like that. Maybe I'll save that one. Sorry, it's gonna stop every time I pull focus. Okay, here. KOF does have a live action movie. Told me about it. The bear is in the movie. If you looked at Tekken, never had a movie. Tekken had several movies, I think. Animated, at least. The only roguelikes played for Red Coin. Our slots daggers is so hard to play without using meta builds. I came here to look at them. I reckon I should be able to say that. Live action versions of anime are all garbage. And then also, hey, physics, blood, gat. And also, hello, Mac Jones. Live action versions of anime are all garbage. It's the truth. The Speed Racer movie was pretty good. Oh my god, it is going up. Pre-ordering. Oh. It's even getting pre-ordered that already. That's for free. Yeah. Charlie is the fan favorite, especially on the internet. Let's see. Faceless humanoid that can only move while laying down due to lack of stable skeleton structure. I had an idea. I think I talked about this for the platform fighter, where you had a character who was like a witch who was like immortal, but she was keeping her body together with magic. So if she ever like released it, she became like a pile of meat and bones that would move around. So I thought that would be like a fun little character. Like you know Splatoon, like or no, Inkling in Smash, they can go into the ground and stuff. I thought that'd be a cool character like that. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do that. Maybe. The only reason I'm here now and watching this stream is because I saw Short's game wrecked. That's true. I can't put this kind of chat on screen. Yeah. Anyway, um, let's get to today's business. Well, we can't have shit in Detroit. All right, there's so much planning for this character. All right. Anyway, that's it. I have now more titles. I'm Infernal Creation, Unk, and Goblin. Should appear on every actor on Street Fighter movie. A large dose of anabolic steroids. I mean, I don't think you have to give him steroids. But I think Marvel has really gotten that sort of look right. But so I guess they're all on steroids, aren't they? Maybe not the bad steroids that, you know, like make your balls shrink, but they're on something. Skinhead freak made from a random office worker that annoyed perfection and was tortured into berserk imperfection. The large cleaver attached to their left arm and moves as fast as a car. Also, the office worker is still conscious and can see and feel everything. You can see that could be like an enemy in a game. Give Chun-Li ones like 10 times growth ones that only work on thighs. That's the Sagat. Yeah, Sagat is like, it's so cartoonishly large. Let me see. Sagat. He would have to be, you know, like, oh, you know that stuff they did with The Hobbit where they comped people in? Um, like they would have like the hobbits on one set and then later like someone else on some other set and they would put them together. That's what you have to do with Sagat. Because he's like, what is he, 7 feet? 7'5", 300 pounds. Fantasy left that. Yes, the movie trailer had a part which is all about Chun-Li's thighs. Yeah. This is evil Cammy. This is back when she was evil. The dude good in school to not end up like me. What's wrong with me? Flower girl made from a high school that was related office worker and given tons of tumors resembling flowers. And walk around with metal nails hammered down to keep her body combined due to massive tumor. That's horrifying. Some imperfect humans can still be conscious and not be able to stop themselves. 35. 34. Almost 35. Okay. The new Street Fighter better have the line for Bicynosis Tuesday. Super Unk. This is what is meant to go further beyond. It's 34 cup stacking while my parents discuss their divorce. Is a great video. Classic internet. I saw. Do you see that one where like this dude? I mean, like he drops like a dollar bill, and like he one-handed stacks these cups together, or like puts these cups together from a stack. I wish I could find it. Austrian painting. I think I can move on to colors. I think this looks better here. And then we got this guy over here. Oh, I was drawing not AK-47s. So what's cool is that like you can get like if you want to bandage stuff. Like sometimes they'll just put like random bandages. Not random, just like bandages to camouflage and break up the silhouette of like, you know, a dark black gun. Like if you're wearing like green in the jungle, like a dark black gun like can stand out against you. That's funny. You're you're not lucky if you're born into poor countries. You know, elaborate. A fatty, large, bloated, vein, fat human with their bodies containing tons of fat and oil constantly trying to burst out of their bodies. They are found with organs that produces acidic that can be ignited to cause a large explosion and flame around a 5 by 5 meter area. This is a lot from like Left 4 Dead. What are they? They had a name, right? Like you would shoot them and then they would explode if you killed them. Very dangerous. We're gonna let Sleevey cook. Oh, because they don't have enough money to swap jobs with AI. AI is it's pretty interesting, like how that's gonna go. Like this one, I think I've talked about it before because I'm doing like programming and art, Um, 1 second. Because I'm doing programming and art, and the art side, all art jobs like hate AI, all types of AI. There's like a lot of like animosity to even stuff that isn't Gen AI. So like it's a lot more controversial there. But if you go on the programming side, programming jobs, it's all about AI. They aren't even like considering not using it for any reason. It's just seems like I think like every startup obviously is like an AI startup, and that's why I've been looking at Y Combinator jobs, stuff like that. It's pretty interesting how AI has been for those two career fields. Vibe coded, right? Yeah, vibe coding is a thing. Which is prime position of opinion analyst. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I think AI helps with medical stuff. There's stuff that like people on the art side they hate Gen AI, right? I don't like it either. Anything that gets in the way of like what the artist wants, copyright and stuff. But there's like some stuff AI has been used in a lot of other stuff for a long time. People can hire their vibe coders, I think, for a while. Well, the thing is, like, it's too early to tell. So, like, what I assume is gonna happen is they're gonna fire everybody, hire a bunch of people who don't know what they're doing, expect AI to solve everything, cause a bunch of problems, and then hire everyone back, or like a lot of people back. I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen. Um, that's also hallucinate documents on medical field. That's true. Yeah, there's a lot of problems. Lawyers as well. AI lawyers, don't forget them. You should back in your day. How easy was it to get a job, brother? I'm not the person to ask. It's very hard for me to get any job, despite how much stuff I've done. Like that's why I've done so much stuff. I just didn't have a job, so I just kept making stuff. I panicked and started months of work in seconds. Yeah, basically. Yeah, that did happen. They did like delete an entire database because of AI. Here, an indestructible, imperfect human, an indestructible human that has incredibly low awareness and lifespan of 5 days. So. Skinwalker, a tall, thin, bony, imperfect human that has the sole purpose of properly skinning any organisms, including its siblings. Damn. Your income is a 34 hours budget. Uh, not currently. It's all like freelance stuff. And then, like I said, trying to get a job in programming. I've had some interviews that one guy told me to look in a different area. He told me like it was weird. Like I didn't interview, and the guy told me like because I just started in the programming sphere, I should look for like Series A startups, that are just getting into funding phase because they're looking for people who've just started, that sort of thing. So on top of that, it looks like we are almost at AdSense. We're almost at AdSense threshold. We will see. Hopefully, in the next week, we will see. Which one did I like? I like the skinhead freak with the cleaver arm. Very video gamey. I like that one. The snail face with the blood with like can create stuff from their blood. That was a cool idea. At our internship position, you must have same experience. Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's why this guy told me to look for Series A funding startups, is because they're probably they're a lot more like willing to try someone out. um, yeah, only 75 years. You must be top level. But yeah, it's kind of just a numbers game, really. Like I've been focusing a little too much on like the YouTube aspect because it blew up, and I didn't want to miss the opportunity. So you just gotta throw out more applications. It's just a numbers game at this point. I'm also trying to get back into my freelance situation. I've been getting so much spam though. Especially, oh my god, for the Etsy shop. I got nothing but spam. Like people faking being Etsy and constantly trying to click the make you click their email. Just constant spam from recruiters, fake recruiters. Etsy's coming up. A lot of LinkedIn fakes. Just because of hot men and women. Yeah, so you see a thing about this, Sleevey, is that this game was out for like 2 years, 3 years. When did this blow up? That was 2025. Actually, oh my god. Yeah, 3 years. This game was out for 3 years and no one cared about it. And then all of a sudden, like you get this big blow up. So like and the art never changed. So I don't really know what it's about. Because it was about hot men and women. They were there since the beginning. Okay. I'll play the game better on your friends. Right. I'm also actually I should probably put this in a video about roadmaps. I'm gonna do a roadmap for each of the games. Um so I'm kinda have like a like this little crossroads we've been talking about, my friend. So we're here now. Now what I can do is more characters. Like here. Character 4, and then later character 5. Or I can start with single player content. Or like here, actually. Online or single player content, like actual content, you know? Like that was like a what was it, breakaway? I know where you know the game. There's a big wall of stuff, and then there's like a ball that comes in and it bounces. Breakaway. That sort of thing. So I can pick one of these. and focus on them. Sorry, one second. Okay. A small, more Coofe ideas. A small animal whisperer controlling their full-grown adult pet hippo that eats anybody except for them. Sounds like a real hippo. A 9-foot long haired creature that can shoot beams and store items in their storage, quote unquote. A genetically fuck up adult with all their danger sense completely erased and harms themselves constantly. These are like normal people, except for this middle one. Sorry. Uncle Christian, you should watch a video if your free time. It's called "Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist." It's a very good Minecraft short movie, like 1 hour long. Enjoy the sequel to it, "Destroying a World That Doesn't Exist." Some Kingdom Hearts ass name. The world that never was. An inbred convict that has convinced themselves that they're a prophet in biting anyone that opposes their delusions. It's pretty funny. Dude, don't judge the West Coast sections. Oh, you're leaving? Okay. Thanks for coming, Sleevy. Thanks for giving me the recommendation. Um, Oh, you know what? Speaking of don't judge a book by its cover, Killer Bean. I was told to watch that a while ago. I thought it was a joke, and I just couldn't stop watching it. I think there's a game coming out. Doomed Yowie. Is that what? Okay, that what you're trying to show me? Yeah. So I don't know. I think like we were talking about it, and online and single content might be the better options because this is like retention features, but this is very important for actual content. I don't know. We'll see. We are really getting Killer Bean game great. That's right. It was on the Game Awards and everything. That was a funny part. More femboy characters. A nudist TA? What is that? Like teacher's assistant? A insane conspiracy theorist that makes their conspiracy like shooting JFK, sending false info to at-war governments. I mean, I guess that is very realistic. Very realistic. Because that's like what they do now, right? They just go on Facebook and spread conspiracies and stuff. I'm sure we do it too. Like we have the Russians or the like Russian bots. We probably do it to them too. Okay. Anyway, let's get to this. Let's see what we can do with color. So this is all in like a Russian sort of situation. So stereotypical Russian is it's always snowy and stuff. So he's got to camouflage into the apocalyptic snowscape. Oh yes, oh it is a nudist TA. You gotta be pretty like I wonder like I wonder if that's considered like discrimination. I guess not. I don't think nudism is like a religion. But if they made it a religion, could they be like, you can't discriminate against me because it's a religion? I'm sure there's like more than 100 nudists. Big problem with the apocalyptic stuff is that it's very monochrome. Also, there's a tangent here. A dude that smashed a houseplant and made a half boy and half plant hybrid that has the appearance of a human but has the ability to photosynthesize, regrow entire limbs and the head, and filter piss by drinking it. A human that believes they are a battle drug. So just a crazy person. Robot that believes they're a human team. Okay, pretty classic. Vanquish couldn't resist. You can guess what. What could Vanquish not resist? Femboys? Is there femboy in Vanquish? Forgot what we were talking about. Okay, let's see. Wolf dog. Counter shading. Just a Wilhelm scream will let you know. Find a femboy. We got tomboy. That's good. Tomboys are much more common. Add more femboys. Just have both. You know, two cakes. A boiled human that can ignore all physical pain as long as they make someone else take it by killing them or injecting victims their blood. Longer suppression is, the shorter the effects of pain suppressed will be. It's kind of like a Makima situation, right? Because she can like transfer it to somebody else. Hmm. Yellow eyes. Okay. Inferno, tell the chatter about Azzy the Perfectionist body modificator. That's a dude head that's transferred into a woman torso. Hey, PQTV. I have been busy, so can't drop in on stream so much anymore. But I just had to say, hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you coming whenever you can. I still see all your comments, so thank you. The white on the dog's head kind of looks like a wiener. I mean, yeah, kind of. You know, it's a... I guess it would go down here, right? Yeah, that's more like how it would look. I might need to add more contrast to the edges of the ear. Let me see. This is a big problem with like darker colors and stylization. They don't look quite great. And I'm not used to the very like darker ones. Something I found was that if you look at a lot of anime, the colors are a lot brighter but more desaturated. And if you look at Western comics, they tend to be a lot darker and more saturated. It's because they kind of do that have these like really like this would be like something in a Western comic. It would be like really deep dark black shadows here. So a lot of the design would be taken up by these giant shadows, and they're all the way dark black. So you can like pump up the contrast a lot. whereas in anime they tend to look like this. So it's just like throwing vibrant colors everywhere doesn't look that great. Hey, Jens. Modern anime is very light, yeah. A dude with big robot arms that reaches to floor when they stand up. So Gorilla Man. Robot. Um, what's that called? What are the big dogs called? Great Dane. A holistic healer with hands on their feet, and they utilize all hands. How you been doing, Jens? We're reading more of Koofe's crazy ideas. I think the robot with hand going down is a pretty general thing. I can work with that. They're typically one color. Alright, anyway. Spam. What colors is Great Dane? Oh, a gay magician that makes a lot of questionable magic tricks. Names like shooting ropes of That's not questionable. That's very explicit. Tight hole fit. See, okay, maybe that can go both ways, but what is the color of what this guy is doing? Guy dressed as a baby. There's something else I wanted to talk about, because I was doing quite a bit yesterday. Oh, right, this. I guess it's not that great, but um, this is the progress on Rec. He is 55% done in terms of his animations. So I've actually got quite a bit to do. Should probably focus a little more on him. I think retro animes are darker. Goku Midnight Eye. Oh god, I don't know what Goku Midnight Eye is. There's a slew of cyberpunk stuff, right? Something City, that was another one. Ninja Scroll isn't sci-fi, but similar style. Okay, we're back. I'll see you in a bit. Last video. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, I'll be back too. City Hunter, yeah, that was it. Hang on, City. Yeah. This was 90s, right? Was it the movie? Ghost in the Shell, the movie, 95. Evangelion, also in the 90s. A lot of very dark anime. A guy that has a speak and hand puppets only, but they are really good at acting and voices. I like that idea. A guy that can say excellent and is a big creep. I like the hand puppets idea. Let's focus on what this guy's color is. Already seeing some problems I have with the drawing here. Should probably do some. Lizard person, classic. Let's do a lighter inside. Do like a sort of whitish. We're gonna give him like a camo poncho, so the base will be white. We'll break up his silhouette, even though he's supposed to be recognizable by a silhouette as a character. Very hard to do. And typically only like two-tone, so we'll give him like a blue, dark bluish interior. Yeah. Good point about comic colors. I think the colors make early Fatal Fury feel like, yeah. I mean, in general, like a lot of fighting games are based on comics, like Western comics, especially Capcom. I like the hand puppets idea. Yeah, Coofe. A genetically modified possum human hybrid, or possum human hybrid. Never heard of that before. Yeah, I mean, that's why like a lot of Capcom stuff was based on like you see why everyone's like I was talking about everyone being really muscular. Muscularity is like a part of the costume of those characters, um, and that's like a big thing in Western comics as well. Like like Batman's costume or Superman's costume, like their muscles are showing through their skin. That's part of the costume. So like in Capcom stuff, it's very much that that um that tradition. If you look at old KOF games, it's not so much that the characters aren't as like gigantically muscular. It's a lot more like normal proportions. Up until you get to the later ones, like the KOF 13, they are like gigantic, huge, stylized characters. Like if you look at how like particularly the girls are a lot thinner in KOF than they are in Street Fighter. Uh, a guy with four eyes, two mouths, four balls, two dicks, with and 20 fingers because he absorbs the other twin. It's horrifying. KF designs were deliberately more pretty boy than yeah. Fatal Fury, I think, because Fatal Fury was made by the guy by one of the people who made Street Fighter. He went over and made his own thing. So they, at the very beginning, they're very similar. Things I have to redraw down here. It's like this would be up here. Yeah, that would be a problem. Okay. Anyway, a narcissistic womanizer that gets haunted by multiple gangs due to them being all floozy with their daughters. It's a funny idea. Um, okay, I'm gonna take a break. I will be back 20 minutes. So we will continue the nonsense. I'll be back soon. Okie dokie. Get back to it. Oh boy. Alright, I'm back. Oh, had some lag problems. And fully comprised of sentient tentacles. The conscience of one person. Oh, well, no. We are not going to stop at 4 today. We are stopping at 5. Did I write 4? No, we're stopping at 5 today, I think. Did I write something else down? I hope not. Stop the schedules, yeah. Yeah. I changed them a lot, honestly. So it's understandable. Let's hear the most recent additions for the Coofe daily list. Never can get past this. Never get done with this. The snail face per human with the blood powers, skinhead freak with the cleaver arm, the big robot guy with the arms that reach the floor, and the guy that speaks in hand puppets. Yeah, that's. Is it a record? I don't know. I still haven't figured out what gun this is. I have to put his guns up too. Alright, so. What else have I done? Oh! News was alright, more on the animation, which has to be done soon. Oh boy. And have to work on a thumbnail as well. Order of the ideas being drawn? We put them, but how long it would take to finish them? Oh man. Skinhead cleaver, that would be pretty simple. How long would it take to finish them? Now face weaponry, sure. What is your What is you guys' favorite Street Fighter character? Did I ask this before? I think I did. Or rather, what did you guys think of the Street Fighter movie? Let's say that. Polish Monster Hunter would take quite a while to do, Coofe. Nerfed Chinese assassin, sure. Goth made Gynoid. Goth made. But Street character, I like using a mix of Shotos and Charge, so Ryu, Remy, oh my god, Remy, Guile, and Chun-Li end up making the cut whenever they're around. Super movie, I think it can easily end up being very bad, but have costly optimistic. For the whole marketing run. I like that it is more camp sort of movie. Yeah, I think I already talked about how I was like, kind of don't like the goofiness. I hope it's not like trying to be a parody and making fun of Street Fighter. Uh, I liked a lot of the Street Fighter 3 characters. I liked Dudley, Ibuki to play. Dudley, Ibuki, and Cammy, but she's not a third strike character. I guess Ibuki more so than anything. It's weird. I usually play glass cannons, but I don't really play Akuma that much. He's like the premier glass cannon of Street Fighter. 7. Oh. Puppet Master? Long Arm Cyborg. Urban Witch Doctor. Urban Witch Doctor's number 8. Gaylord Joshua. 9. Former Playboy Priest. 10. It lies with execution. I can like camp, but also roll my eyes from most of the Street Fighter movie. Yeah, I guess we'll see in the end. When does it come out? $2026. What time? Ugh. October 16th. What is the latest game you got that you haven't played? Might actually be Stellar Blade. I don't know if I've gotten any other games that I haven't played. I don't think I've got any games I haven't played. Mecha Furry. Call me crazy, but I actually did not like the no food or movie scene. Oh. I kind of liked the no food or movies. It was okay. Like the little bit, it seemed out of place, but it was fun. What happened? Oh, you forgot? There's a lot of them, man. For like, there's the where's the super? Yeah, the body modification perfectionist is a big one. Entertainment representative with digital screens implanted in their body. Seems like a horror show. Jamaican Lone Reaper, a dude who's in like a bathtub because he's deformed and crippled. Red Man. Totally feel about Red Man. Taurus Hills conductor. Mentally unwell construction worker that's also a breakdancer. Retired rock star. The long distance running tribe. There's a lot of them. Wouldn't have minded if they put it in either bonus feature or redid to make more sense. No, like I mean, 3 in general was a very truncated battle too. So I had a couple problems with it. A lot of it was going to be cameos though. Several times with clumsy references things. I'm like Mario movie. Yeah, Mario Galaxy movies is really like, yeah, it's not great. I'll say it wasn't great. Big step down from the first one. Oh. Team's making Lone Reaper. Teen. Redman is 16. Yeah, there's quite a few. There's like quite a bit now. Ah. The Tintin movie, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the Tintin movie. It was I'm interested though. I think it wasn't bad. Ah. Okay. Um, the movie is quite good and the licensed game of PS3 is surprisingly good. Oh. I bring it up as it is highly likely to be a truncated version of a story done before and designed as an original story. Oh. It effectively has the same challenge as Sonic or Batman movies. Yeah, I'll be interested in that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know Tintin was a story. I thought it was just a little comic strip, but I'll look into it. I might as well. It's probably like $2 now. If it's not on Netflix. Let me know how you like the Tintin movie if you get to it. Ah. Leopard print dancer. Oh, we should tell you. 1824. Okay, sure, we can do that. I'll bump the goth gynoid up a little bit. Always love to do that. What is the next movie or book in your backlog? Movies. See, I don't really have a backlog for movies. I really don't read that many books at all. Uh, ugh, ugh. Oh. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't think I have anything in the backlog. How about you? What's your next? What's your thing in the in your next backlog? Like, what's the next thing you want to do? Game, movie, or book? Maybe I'll read Tintin. No. This seems good enough. Yeah, it's very long. Pragmata, right. Yeah. Project Hail Mary. I did see that. I wasn't super interested. Hey, it's amazing. Nerd Duel, right? So in a book club. That's right. That would help you read. How many people have anime clubs still? Like just with their friends? I don't know if that's what they would call it. I'm good with this less goofy. I think his foot is too far forward. Oh, hey, Coofe, you're here. If anything, Anime Club. Oh, it's. If anything, the Anime Club should be more popular. This stuff is more accessible in small cons. I've been to have showings. That's true. Hey, Coofe, back on YouTube. Here because I'm done for today. Hey, you got a new YouTube. Looks like free run, new PFP. A monochrome palette, but we are doing gritty snow stuff. Oh, good, cool. Your brother made new PFP. It's nice of him. I should put like a C4 like right here. Front towards enemy. Look at my shirt. I can't see it. FBI something. Yeah, it doesn't. The text isn't good enough. Mm. Snake sea for Vietnam flashbacks. Yeah, it's probably fine. It's in the fake world, right? I'll get him to fix that for must be. No, I can't. I just can't see it because like I can't zoom in on the picture. Okay, well I understand this one. Damn. Blue hat. The shirt said fanboy bussy. Okay, inspector. Okay, yeah, I get it. FBI. What was the other one? Oh, female body inspector. That was it. Oh man, this is the problem with writing text. You can't mirror it. Need a new PFP. Well, you kind of got one. The FBI thing was pretty good. Could be if he hasn't changed in almost 20 years. You're sticking with that Sonic and the Black Knight. Which one is this? Huh. Is this a character? Is it a different character? Or is this like a portrait of you, Coofe? Oh, this is from friend. Okay. minutes since Coofe changed PFP. Yeah, he's gonna do it again. It's a fan OC from a fighting game. Change it again after you read this. I should have not. I should just not read it. I just skipped it. Have you used a create a character feature? Have you used a create a character feature to create one of my OCs you normally play with defaults? Um, like me? I haven't really. I don't really like create a character stuff. I tried to, but I don't know. I don't really have like OCs per se. Here's one. Okay, here's an OC I remember. I typically always have like one, just for all my avatars. I had one guy, didn't have a name, but his hairstyle was like this, very standard '90s anime. And actually, that was it. That's literally like, and he had a trench coat. Always had a trench coat, some kind of trench coat. Because this was like when I was 13. And probably had a shirt and pants because I was not thinking at the time. This is my OCs. So I was just made this. Uh-oh. It's okay, we're almost done. How about you, Last Gogeta? You have an OC? Kirito, actually, kind of. Kind of, when I look at it, it's like Kirito, but do it without reference, brick by brick. You can use reference. You just have to iterate for a long time. Basically, this is very like generic anime character. I guess very like, it's not always purple hair. Sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's white hair. Let's make, oh, see, oh wait, oh, let me see your, oh my god. Not channel activity. Which, I used to make OCs for games, but generally get creative character fatigue now, and I have to do research to avoid naming my character. I think it's an existing character. Yeah, I also don't really do I don't really like creative characters much. I guess I don't play those games. I like the story games where like you have a character created for the story and all that. Creative characters always are just weaker versions, I guess, for me. But I haven't played Final Fantasy 14. At the Emio, I could only choose a name, but even then I had the same name as someone else in the first chapter. Oh, Coofe's back. Let me see. Persona Apps games in general, they use default names. Yeah, I used to do that with Zelda. I used to name it after something, but now I just use Link. Some strange free run picture. You really like free run? I name characters after food or desserts like granita. In a way, Breath of the Wild is unique for forcing you to be called Link if you think about, yeah, the voice acting. They could use they could use AI text to speech or something nowadays to just do whatever nonsense name you have. Think about it, doesn't the OOT fairy say Link all the time, but you can rename yourself? Yeah. Is she saying Link? Yeah, I think so. I think she's saying look or listen or hey. Hey, look, listen. Yeah, look, hello, listen, hey, all that. Watch out, she says that too. I should add. I should add some cool gun stuff like shotgun shells. The lore for Link is weird when compared to gameplay. Yeah, you're right. They must have thought it. I'm doing Robert Downey Jr. yoga pose. I don't know he had a yoga pose. Can add more anime stuff to this. Okay. Either Phase 5 or Marvel or whatever they're on. I don't really know. Actually, I think we talked about. I think I did look at it. Phase 5. I think I have. They have been making some good movies. I think Thunderbolts was pretty good. I like Brave New World. All right, okay, so here Ant-Man didn't watch it. Guardian Galaxy 3 was good. Didn't watch Marvels. Deadpool and Wolverine was very good. I really like that. Captain America: Brave New World. I like that. It wasn't great. The fight scenes were excellent. Very creative. It was not bad. Thunderbolts was pretty good as well. Have you heard of the term meat daddy or muscle pounder? No, I haven't heard those. Hmm. Okay. I guess Wolverine, Deadpool, Marvel technicality. Martin? Who's Martin? Yeah, I guess like Deadpool and Marvel, Wolverine and Deadpool were like a tribute to the Sony films. I think they're all Marvel now, so that was a very good movie. I really enjoyed it. Make more like that. Who's Martin Lopez? I know Ricky Martin. Blair Sterling? Still need to see Logan, but the last X-Men movie I saw was X-Men Origins Wolverine. Well, Logan was also pretty good. With these words combined, I give you zombie apocalypse. Am I supposed to know what these words mean? Martin Lopez, Blair Sterling. I wish I can show images. I might not be able to handle that from you, given your active imagination. Okay, like this, like this. Don't open a Discord. Yeah, this is one of the reasons. Yeah, I mean, the reason is just yeah, because I can't moderate images. I can't moderate anything. I don't know how people do it. It's got to be like completely hands off, or there's like a big, a big disclaimer at the front, like everything you do. Send my underling to haunt it. You have to haunt it. You can't send someone. Moderating YouTube. Well, the thing is, like, YouTube moderates it. That's a major thing. YouTube has a bunch of automatic moderation tools and like auto reporting, auto banning. I can close the whole thing very easily and turn it back on very easily. They just have like a ton of stuff that one guy can work with. And also, YouTube channels are entirely public. Like you can just stumble upon it, right? So nothing is like secret. People aren't generally as open there because it's nothing secret. If you don't know about Discord, you'll never like be able to jump on it. But you could stumble onto a YouTube channel. Coofe has proxies. Underling has okay. People's behavior changes quite a bit when there's no anonymity. Or there's less anonymity, even. I'll show you a really bad example of children of perfection like the giant. Huh. The RC community should gather in Game FAQs. Bro. Not been on Game FAQs for a long time. I should actually start writing stuff for Ace of the Moonlight. Look, Rec gets completed. I'm maining him. Gotta. I'm in some dead discords which are getting spammed. My gift is I'll make guides from that info. Because, oh my god, that's right. Spam is a huge thing. Spam is a huge, huge problem. Okay, red. I'll get some. This is not how the red is supposed to look. Let's see. Yeah, it's more less crazy red. Vaporize Goji to make him think. Nah, Gogeta's been here since the beginning. Are you the only real person on those discords? Like the rest are just bots? I'll ask Gogeta because I last. Yeah? I'm a bot made in India with the VVA contributed to Philippine servers. Not the only one, but no human would be bothered to post when the last human posted years ago. But FGC value left there. That's true. FGC Discord fighters, those are a classic. Why would the mods or owners salvage it when they can make a new server or quit? Yeah. It's free, after all. I think. I never. No, I have made a server. It's free. Yeah. You pay for Nitro. I wonder how long it's gonna last. Huh. It's worse than a Discord fighter. It is a server from a really good channel who discusses a lot of distinct games. Oh, they stopped. Oh yeah, they made probably made a new one. Dog, it can be. It's dog, it can be this. It's a Chihuahua randomly. There you go. It is no Novril Sur. Oh no, okay. The execution of good fighting games, right? I'm out of willpower and bored, so questions. All right. What is? Are you interested in making a game, Coofe, or a comic or something with all these characters? Have you ever been interested with all these OCs? I haven't publicly executed. No, you have not. You're okay. It would be a great VN writer. Like there'd be like whole worlds have been created in this in my chat section, like the chat, Twitch and YouTube chat. I have trouble just making a few characters the same. Honestly, I don't make worlds for them. I just kind of make, you know, fun little stories or fun little characters. I only made around 15 comics, only lasting 2 to 5 panels. I made concepts for games, including simpler ones, but never committed to one. 40 ideas in like a day, clearly, and the really fun ideas. Yeah, it's not only. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's hard for me to make like 4-panel comics. Are any of these comics hosted somewhere I can read? Yeah, do you actually put them online? Hmm. The comics are for me and anyone I like. Okay. So someone's deleted due to this being too suggestive. Ah, sad. Oh, oh, we're losing frames again. Hmm. So yeah, I remember when I was a teenager. Wrote some. I wouldn't say I wrote some. I just drew some drawings. Actually, I don't know if they were more suggestive than I do now. I mean, they were obviously that I've shown you anyway. Second. I wrote comics when one of the weirdest stuff I wrote was in grade school. Yeah, realistic abuse. John dies at the was free. Same person. Oh, no, Coofe is an AI. They're not. She's not even real. Flipped up and told us. Um, any questions? I mean, the stream's almost done. I gotta head out soon. One more question. I'll ask you. Uh, do you like fighting games? What's your favorite fighting game? Simple question. You know, my favorite fighting game is gonna be Brawl, Smash Brawl. We're still dropping frames. Yes, okay, just dropped 1,000. It's on 100. Hmm. My favorite game has to be smart fighting. I mean, you can say it. You know, why not? A lot of those nowadays. Yeah, Steam ID. Yeah, you can give the Steam ID. Horses on men. Okay, that's unusual, but you know, Steam ID. You can probably. You can. I'm assuming it's not for the gameplay or the mechanics. What's that? Oh, there was one I heard of a while ago. Wait, what was it called? Queen's Fight? Fighting game. Battle Queen, right? Is that it? Uh, I think so. Yeah, Battle Queen. It's a demo. I don't actually play it, but I saw it. See what would I play? All right. You know, no problem. Yeah. So Battle Queen is the game that I saw all those years ago. Not years. It's still going on. So we got the color down. We got basically everything down. Korean game. Oh, I like men on horses or horse on men. You know, I won't judge. It's fake. You know, it's fiction. Really goodbye. Oh, you're heading out. Korean game. Is it Korean? Is Battle Queen Korean? Yeah, it's Korean. Yeah, yeah. Developed by a single person. Oh wow. Being able to do that level of stylization single person is pretty hard. Nitro Plus Blasters is not a smoke game, but it has a lot of guests, floor and visual novels, supersonic. Oh, consider Cognitive are the tamest inclusions. Let's look up Nitro. Nitro Plus Blasters. Yeesh. Queen Killer. Online version of DJ Cat. Anyway, I gotta head out. You are the best chatter. You did stay until the end. Um, I'm gonna head out now. I will see y'all Tuesday. We'll do a different schedule. We'll try a different schedule and we'll see how that goes. Sharon's Song of Sire, I do know about that one. Is Uru Bucci and his hints not for everyone, but there's a character from that in the game. Oh wow, really? You put Song of Saya in there. I know of it. I didn't read it though. But yeah, I'll see you, Koofy. Thanks for coming, and everyone, thanks for talking. See y'all Tuesday. We'll continue. Yeah. And see y'all then.